I want to apologize with the last two videos that I have posted, dude. The mic freaking is acting up, so now I got to use my voice on the voice memo. And we'll see if this shit works or not, because I want to give you guys at least something decent. I know you guys love these raw videos and stuff like that, and I do too, because it helps me with, not editing as much. But sometimes you got to really, give a good amount of, respect when it comes to the viewers. So we're going to see if this works. We're going to see if it syncs and all that. But let's get straight to work. Bro, it is day 3 of our challenge that my roommate and I are doing. And it's going pretty good. I'm not going to lie. It kind of shows me that I've literally been wasting so much time when it comes to just like the work that I've been doing. Let me bring this down a little bit, actually, because we want to keep it a little even. There we go. But yeah, dude, I've been wasting so much time. Like, I've been waking up some days around 8, some days around 9, some days around 11. And it showed me that, dude, I thought I didn't have enough time to finish all the work. And it's because not only have I been waking up that late, but the times when I was up and would be working out and think I'd be doing as much work as possible, I actually have been procrastinating, bro. I would catch myself some days for like 30 minutes to an hour just on TikTok, just on Instagram Reels, trying to find the right video to post, to get some motivation, to find an idea, where in reality, bro, I have all that creation in here. And the point of all of this is I'm trying to build an audience on my social media platform with my type of creativity. I caught myself saying, like, dude, if I keep stealing these people's ideas, basically, copy their videos and make it my own, I wouldn't build the audience that I wanted. Like, it's just people that would think they knew me, when in reality, I'm still hiding myself behind a screen, behind these thoughts. So it really went and helped, like waking up around this time, 4 o'clock in the morning, taking a cold shower. It really just refreshed my brain and mindset of who I truly am and what I'm truly trying to help people with. And dude, there's not much to say, bro. Like, I'm not a bullshitter. I hate bullshitting. I like keeping everything transparent to the best of my abilities. And some people might think that as, very rude and very, very, very messed up. But bro, you honestly need some type of people like that in your life who basically have no filters and love to keep everything transparent and really want to see you grow and hold you accountable throughout the whole entire time. And that's what I do. I'm that type of coach. I'm that type of personal trainer. Obviously, I know my limits with some people. Some people, don't. They have a more fluffier side than others, so they don't really understand the whole type of coaching and thing. And I think I got that from my previous coaches when I used to play basketball, and the way I was raised, which honestly I have no problem with. Like, people are so soft these days, I feel like, and I'm here to change that aspect. And in the meantime, while also doing that, I want to get them into the best shape of their life. Over next year, 2025, I read it in one of my articles. Next year, in 2025, there's going to be over 80% of the United States population where people are either going to be obese or fat. One or the other. Obviously, there's a big margin between the two, but when you combine obesity and just being overweight, over 80% of the U.S. population is going to be those two, obese or overweight. That is a crazy, outstanding number. There's so many reasons why I think, or how I think we got to this point, So let's get straight into it. Number one, social media took a turn. There's so many of these obese, fat people that are spreading fat body positivity, which basically they hop on either talking to their phones or they're, writing some stuff on TikTok or posting video, whatever it is. They're basically promoting this whole entire thing, saying, I love my body, I love me for who I am, and I don't plan on changing it. And here's why you should do the same thing. Basically, they're telling other people that it's okay to be fat, that it's okay to be obese, that it is okay to be out of shape, that you are strong for who you are. It is okay for you to be weak. How stupid does that sound? How idiotic is that, bro? I don't get how we got to this point, bro. Like, people are okay with being this fat. And they're okay with spending this much money, or so much money, our taxpayer money, to their doctors, to their clinics. Which I think it's a waste of time for them and you, because I can tell you the same shit that they're telling you. You're out of shape. You need to stop what you're eating. You need to go on a calorie deficit, and you need to start working out. How hard is that, bro? People these days think it's so hard to change their whole aspect of temptation. Like, I don't understand how hard it is for a fat person to look at a brownie, to look at a pizza and say no. I don't know how hard it is for an alcoholic to look at a drink, it's like their 10th drink or whatever, and say, no, I'm done. I'm good for the night. I don't get how hard it is for a fat person to realize, or even a skinny person to realize, I'm out of shape. I need to do better. And I need to go work out. Excuse me. Now they're wasting these doctors' time where I could be telling you the same fucking thing and save you more time. You know you're out of shape. You know you're out of shape, and you know you have to go work out. So what's taking you so long? You're literally so close to a heart failure. You're so close to a lung failure, a disease, more diseases that are going to come your way where you're not even going to be able to move anymore. That's one of my first points. They are spreading these loving messages to others saying, you are perfect the way that you are. You are great. You don't have to change. You can do whatever you want. Like, there's obviously there's some aspects to that I agree with. Like, more of like a different physical aspect. Like, yes, you are beautiful. Like, you don't have to do any, surgery, any makeup or anything like that. But if you are able to walk, if you are able to move, if you are able to watch what you eat, then you should be able to change. There's not much holding you back. The only reason you got to that point is it's because of you. It is your problem that you got to that fucking point. Now, can you blame your parents? Can you blame the people that raise you? Can you blame the people that you hang out with? Yes and no. Yes, you could blame them, but you could change yourself. You could stop eating all that food. You could change your whole entire mindset of how you see people, of how you treat yourself. And I think we got to a point in the world where people love to blame their problems from others. Like, I would be at a point where, dude, we are so broke and it's because of my parents. Like, no, we were broke because I stayed broke, because I had the same mindset, because I didn't want to change for a while. I was skinny. I was raised skinny. I never ate as much. I never lifted the weights, and I got bullied because of it. In middle school and high school, I got bullied because of it. So what did I do? Stopped crying, stopped bitching, and I went and worked out, and I ate more food. It's the same thing, man. It is literally the same thing. Second, oh my gosh, what was my second opinion or option? I totally forgot. The first one was social media. I think I added them already. Second, you're always looking for a faster outcome. You're always looking for someone to nurture you, to take care of you, to tell you that it's okay. Like, no, I'm sorry, but you have to realize that you have a problem and you are the only one that can fix it. Yes, you could find somebody like me, like a coach that can hold you accountable, but I can't do anything until you are dedicated enough to change. I can't do anything until you are motivated enough to change. I can't do anything until you realize you have a problem and you are ready to fix it. As soon as you do all of that, then my coaching and my training is going to be so easy for you to gain the weight or the muscle and lose the weight that you want. I'm not a life coach. And honestly, nobody in this world is a life coach. The only life coach that's really going to help you is yourself. And that's why I feel like it's so hard for these people to lose the weight. It's so hard for people to gain the weight. It's so hard for people to get into shape because they can't hold themselves accountable. They can't figure out that they have a problem. Like, how can't you figure that out, bro? You could barely do daily activities. You could barely go out on a walk. You could barely tie your shoes hunching down because of the gooch that you have. God damn, I am feisty today. But it's true. People would much rather bitch and complain than to actually realize their problems and wanting to find an outcome for their problems. One thing that I figured out that works is, obviously there's days for me where I don't feel as motivated to get up. At this time, honestly, it's my third day waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Today, I felt great, but yesterday I did not want to wake up. I did not want to wake up at all. I felt way too tired. But I realized the one thing that keeps me going, but other than my family, other than myself wanting to grow, is the people that are genuinely sick, that can't do anything about it. The ones that have cancer, the ones that are going to die faster than they should. The ones that don't have as much luck, the ones that were born without ligaments, the ones that are in wheelchairs today that would kill to be in my place, to kill to be in their place. That's one thing that keeps me going too. Because, I wake up and I'm already ready to complain to myself, to nurture myself. Say things like, bro, listen, you worked a long day yesterday. You are able to sleep in a little bit more this morning and just hop back on the grind. Hop back on the grind later today. Like, sleep in a little bit more. The voices, they come, bro. They're always there. Like, bro, rest up today. Don't go to the gym today. There's no point. Just go get some fast food, bro. Comfort yourself. And then that kicks in. Bro, I have legs that I am so humbled. I am so appreciative when it comes to my life. I am going to use it to the best of my ability. I have legs. I'm going to walk. I'm going to run today. I have arms. I'm going to work out today. I'm 6'4". I am blessed today. I'm going to go ahead and show everybody my confidence. I am basically all of that. It's a different type of discipline and motivation when that kicks in. Like, dude, there's a kid in the cancer patient right now that can't move, that can't walk. He would kill to be in my shoes right now. So what am I going to do? I'm going to wake up feeling blessed. I'm going to wake up and use my legs. I'm going to wake up and take a cold shower without going into shock. I'm going to wake up, appreciate my life, and I'm going to go work out like crazy, and I'm going to hustle, and I'm going to motivate other people to do so. That's the second opinion for me. Yes, you can bitch and cry, but that's not going to lead you anywhere. Bitch and cry, but realize that you are so blessed and you got to a point where you basically got too blessed. You ate too much food, and now you're not working out, and now your legs hurt, and now your joints hurt, and now your knees hurt, and sooner or later you're not going to be able to get up anymore, and you're going to have to live in a wheelchair your whole entire life. I know that sounds embarrassing, bro. I know that sounds embarrassing. Why aren't you changing? Now, last point. I know it's easier said than done. It's way easier to say, hey, I'm going to go to the gym. And you go there and you don't know what the fuck to do. That's when you bring in a coach to help you out. Or if you want to take it the long route, you could literally just start doing it yourself. Go every day. Holy shit. Go every day for 30 minutes to an hour. Get on the Stairmaster. Leave the weights alone. And do some cardio exercises. Burn the calories. Lose the weights. Get a coach who could actually give you some type of tips when it comes to functional training. Get you a coach that could do movement training for you as well. But, like I said, it's easier said than done. You're not going to see results in one day. You're not going to see results in 2 days. You're not going to see results in 3 days. Not even a month. Not even 2 months. Depending on how big or how skinny you are. Depending on how big and how skinny you are. But I promise you, that 3rd month, if you stayed consistent, if you kept going, if you didn't leave that gym until you were sore, if you didn't leave that gym until you shredded a couple of pounds, you are going to see a really good amount of growth, of progress. And then that 90th day, that 3rd month in, you are transforming. Holy shit. You are transforming that motivation into discipline, into dedication. And then as soon as that hits, it is over for everybody else. This is where you are going to see the most growth. This is where motivation doesn't even have to help you out anymore. This is where you're going to start dropping all those pills that your doctors gave you. This is where you're going to start thinking of pizza not even being that good anymore, or any type of fast food being good anymore. This is where you are going to feel depressed, honestly, when you're heading to bed, because you're going to feel like you didn't do good enough. And that's a really good problem to fucking have. But if you believe in yourself and you actually want to achieve your dreams and you actually want to do better in this world, please get into shape. If you want to make the money that you want, if you want to make your family happy, if you want to make yourself happy, if you want to drive the cars that you want to buy the house that you want to travel all around the world, the first thing that you can do that will help you achieve all of that is to get into shape. It is to get into shape because it only builds character and it builds discipline. And as soon as that discipline kicks in from the gym, the discipline's going to kick on through your daily habits, your daily roles for your jobs, your wife, your kids, taking care of them, buying the cars that you want, working for the cars that you want, all of that. All of that dedication kicks in as soon as you see yourself see progress and are dedicated enough to work on your temple, on your physique every single day. But guys, that is all I have for you today. If you want to learn more about getting into that aesthetic look, getting into that Greek god physique, if you want to lose over 30 pounds of fat in the next 90 days, if you want to start gaining abs, if you want to start gaining muscle, if you're skinny, I have everything for you. I have implemented a workout routine with a nutrition plan, with fitness challenges, all in my free aesthetic community. Go check it out. You have nothing to lose. It is free. It's literally giving you free insight and free knowledge. Go check it out. Link is in the bio. Sign up so that we could get this thing rolling so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. There's a whole entire backup info on the About page when you click it. go check that out first, and then go ahead and click the Join Now tab or Start Here tab and go into detail about all of that as well. But guys, that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this mic really worked out. In the meantime, though, I'll see you at the top.